Hello, and thank you for coming back. A late one today. Bit more real estate on the screen. So I've now got the date and time beside each other. It's been an eventful day. And I've had a shower and a haircut. I've had to move 17 bags of rubbish to do it, mind you. So let's start from the beginning. I started calling round again this morning. The council, CCG, NHS 111. That was interesting. I described all the symptoms of ammonia poisoning because of all the cat litter I've got. And NHS 111's solution was, well, call your pharmacy, get them to suggest some over-the-counter remedies for the symptoms, and they can deliver it when you have your next monthly thing. Dosset box. Hello, Casper. They wasn't concerned that I've got ammonia poisoning. They just wanted to keep me getting poisoned. And just alleviate the symptoms. Be like telling a smoker with smoker's cough to suck on some tunes, not to stop smoking. Okay, so that was the NHS. Crock of shite, really. I was shocked to see that they actually called me back on a non-private number. Hello, Caspi. My little boy. He's so cute. You liked that, didn't you? Little purr. Can you pick his purr up? Probably not. Oh, so what's happened after that? I contacted Jo on Facebook, the one who started me on this road to getting the CCG involved. She's going to escalate it up because I told her the story about, I've tried everyone and I keep getting a run around and etc, etc. So thank you, Jo, because I think your effort has been the most helpful I've had for months. I don't know what you've done, but something's definitely moving. After feeling disheartened, I received a call about lunchtime. Hello, Caspi. I received a call about lunchtime. Oh, you want to go down there, do you? Okay. From Chris, my new care coordinator. What are you doing, Caspi? And apparently, I say apparently because I've been down this road before. Apparently, he's had a chat with Waste Management after me fervently stressing the point of law that I'm correct on, i.e. the council's got a duty of care, they've got to provide a safe home for their tenants, and they've got a duty under law to remove domestic waste. Yes, Caspi. Hello, son. Apparently, after 12 months, Waste Management have now confirmed that only applying to wheelie bins... Oh, Caspi. Stay there, Caspi. Good boy. Only applying to wheelie bins is wrong. They even said to him, apparently, that they weren't too sure why I wasn't being provided with this service. So, true to his word, he said they'll be emailing me, and they've emailed me, the Waste Management team, basically where we were in September, October, where they were reviewing an application, not made by myself, but an application made on my behalf for the supported rubbish collection scheme. Well, of course, it came from a no reply email account. So, to reply back to the email, because I've made it clear over the last few months that this is not about me anymore. Caspi, please leave it all alone. It's not about me anymore. Because I'm not the only one going through this sort of shit. So, I sent a reply back via Chris. He gave me his email address when he called me. And I must make a note of his phone number as well. Via Chris and via Waltham Forest Direct, and asked in the email for it to be forwarded to the waste management team. Where are you, Caspi? No, it's behind me. And the reply went in the vein of, I've been here before, I don't trust what you people say, I want it in writing. In fact, I have to have it in writing, because I can't trust a word that these people say. Also, they need to admit that the way they treated me was unfair. I mean, I still want compensation because I've had 12 months of this shit. So, not only have they got to admit that it was unfair, if they think that only applying to wheelie bins is wrong, then I expect them to change their website, to take out the word wheelie bin, and to change that to domestic waste. And also for the council to advertise this change of policy via all the means at their disposal. Social media, text messages to whoever it is, posters on the ground, everything. They advertise when they've done something for the community. Let's advertise a service that I've helped initiate. Because no matter how they look at it, they cannot justify it in law. They are being discriminatory. Under the Equality Act 2010, autism and mental health are protected rights now. Protected characteristics, I think they call it. And that means if someone's got anxiety, which falls under the mental health issue, about answering private phone numbers, and I have been pointing this out to councils across the country for years, then they should deprivatise all their outgoing calls, not just some, because they never know who is going to have a panic attack, because they haven't asked everyone whether they are currently experiencing any form of mental illness or anxiety or anything. They literally don't ask before they call you, so they don't know. You might be okay now, and in 5 minutes' time you could be suffering a panic attack when you get triggered by a private phone call. And that could be the first time it happens to you. So, to comply with the 2010 Equality Act, I've asked that they change their policy, update their website, and advertise the fact. I've also added that I expect them to deprivatise their number to fall in line with the 2010 Equality Act. Because there is no rhyme or reason why a public organisation should have a private number, especially in light of protected characteristics under the 2010 Equality Act. So they should have done it 11 years ago. And once I get this change, I'll make sure that all the other councils across the nation will do it. Because I'll be sending this to the press, to the media, to the local government ombudsman. I'll send it up to Parliament if anyone there wants to take note. All we need is to get one council admitting that the responsibility is theirs, and that's it. You can't have one council doing it and the other one saying, "Oh, no, it's not our responsibility under the law." I know it's going to take a while, but 17 bags of rubbish repacked. I've repacked it today so it all fits in. 17 bags, I think I counted. So the journey is coming to an end, I believe. So let's see what happens next. He wants me to call him back on Tuesday. Well, I've emailed him today with what I've got. I even said to Chris, why is it when people talk about you, you have a right to your data under the Data Protection Act. So why is it when they talk about you, they don't copy you in on the emails? Now the place is a little cleaner because I've had the cat litter come today as well, the new cat litter. So I've double bagged the one that was in there, give them their new stuff. I can hear him murmuring round here somewhere. Where are you, Caspian? Strange. I heard him murmuring. So I've double bagged the stuff that was in there that was creating the smell, which is why Tabs weed on me last night at some time. Which is why I've had to clean the place. I would normally do it every Friday, but because the bags of rubbish are there, I can't clean properly. So tomorrow, all I've got to do, I've hoovered up tonight. Tomorrow, all I need to do is mop and a little bit of dusting, but I've been sort of like dusting as I go along because I've got my Caspi, leave it, son. God dear, why is he down my feet all the time? Go on, over. I got my new turntable yesterday, I think it was. I tried it, I cleaned it all up and changed the head shells over and that and balanced the tone arm and it's all working lovely. Apart from the fact it did need a preamp. I was wondering if my audio mixer was going to suffice for a preamp, but all it was doing was amplifying the noise. So I got a Behringer preamp today and it works lovely. It is so much better than the TIAC. Anti-skate works, the speed is spot on. With the new head shell, it actually, it's crystal clear. It is fantastic. I just can't believe it, how different it is. So that was money worth spent because I was trying to, someone asked me, why don't you just use, Amazon to play your music or the internet or something? And then I realised this afternoon why I got a turntable. Because when the internet goes down, I can just put my records on. Okay, they're old and there's a few pops, but I must admit, the pops and whistles have been so reduced by this turntable. It is incredible. It is crystal clear. Listen to Evita and... Oh, not Bohemian Rhapsody. You're down here again, aren't you? Gershwin's Rhapsody in Blue, etc., etc. I've got a whole bunch of them down there. So I can use that to chillax, I think the kids are saying now. Well, they were. What else? So the Behringer came. That's all sorted. What else? Caspi. Oh, I got my 3 baking sheets, my glass baking sheets. So the metal stuff is being thrown because I cooked a pizza on it tonight. Fantastic. It came clean after I cooked the pizza and it didn't stick to all those soothsayers or naysayers that said, oh, it's going to stick to glass. No, it doesn't stick to glass. Especially when you can keep the glass, well, literally crystal clean. So that came, the cat litter came, the Behringer came. I've had a shower and a shave. Not a very good one because, weird beard growth. But it's getting there. It's sad that it's taken 12 months to get there. 11 months technically, but 12 I call it. Because it started when I emailed the chief exec in February last year. And that's the next thing I need to start. About the SPOC. The housing ombudsman are dealing with that currently. But housing's going to be another issue because they are untouchable. And I will, now I've got a cleaner place and I feel a little bit better. -4, I would say. So I've come off the -5 finally. But we'll see how long that lasts. Because I can't trust people in the council. I've had these promises and I've been treated as an emergency 3 or 4 times in the last 12 months. An emergency. 12 months. I don't know. Anyway. Oh, I've changed the format on this as well. I'm hoping it comes out clearer than it looks on here. But I've also reformatted the title cards and the end cards so that, because I noticed this afternoon the formatting was actually all over the place, only by tiny little bits. But I've standardised the font size and standardised, the capitalisation and that, so it should look a bit better. Hopefully, there's always little tweaks, but hopefully the little tweaks from now on will be less and less, and you might not even notice them. I've also changed, and this, I think Nutty mentioned this in one of his YouTube descriptions. These bits here, there, and there, are now, because I had 3 cards, or 3 scenes, and each scene had each of those in there. So now I've created an overlay just for those 3 bits. And I'll reference those in all the scenes that I need them in. So if I change one, it changes all the other scenes. Because when I do the social media bit up there and the YouTube bit over there, they're on different scenes, so I can transition across. I'm sure there's another way of doing it, but it seems to work for me. And before, if I wanted to tweak it, this is why the date was wrong on some of the videos. It was cut off and that. I'm hoping, the date and time is all there. Well, now it's all on one overlay. I change it once and it changes everywhere. It is fantastic. So all I need to do is update the overlay, and if the formatting, because on one of the scenes the formatting went a bit weird and it was creating little dots underneath the text. So all I had to do was delete the scene and add the scene back in, because it was on another scene. It's like you're putting a scene in as a source, and it was so much easier. So I'm going to go through my OBS this weekend, I think, and have a look, see if I can simplify the thing, because I've got quite a few scenes down here. And I'm thinking maybe if I have a scene for the sources, then I can change it in there and reference it. That would be an idea, So I could have a scene with all the other sources in. And then if I change it once, I can change it across the board for everyone. Yeah, I'll try that tomorrow. Anyway, now I've got clean bedding on and nice clean pyjamas, I'm going to love you and leave you, and I shall speak to you over the weekend sometime. If I don't speak to you, have a good weekend and stay safe.